I'm Courtney Kiely. I teach FOSS 1, FOSS 2, Ecology, and Forum at Community High School. Growing up, they told me I could be anything I wanted to be but a teacher, which I think is a thing that a lot of teachers say to their kids. So I wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I didn't want to do that anymore. And then I went into fisheries science, and I worked on a boat and in a lab. And that was really fun, but I was gone a lot from my house, and I was like, I love science, but I don't want to live this lifestyle. And I had always been like a camp counselor and a coach for little kids, and I was just like, I want to be a teacher. I love being around people and kids especially, and so I went back to school and got my teaching degree. You really have to love it, right? You have to love kids, and you have to realize that you're here for them when they make mistakes and when they do awesome things, and that they're other people's kids, and you have to love them and remember that they're kids. And there's a lot of paperwork and junky stuff that I don't really like to do, but you're here to make people that are going to go off and structure the world, and that's important. Newer teachers make the mistake of, and I definitely did as a newer teacher, is I was very me focused. What was I doing in the classroom? What were the kids thinking about me? Instead of making sure that the emphasis is on what the kids are doing and what they are. So they need to be the focus of the lesson, not what the teacher is doing. And I think that's something that it takes a while for younger or new teachers to get over. Forum, I think, is a huge part of why I love to work here. I didn't have a forum the first 7 years, and I was kind of afraid of it. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks intense. But then I became a forum leader, and it really is the most fulfilling part of what I do here. I think it's such a cool program, and the relationship I have with my forum kids is super special. This is my 18th year. When I started, there were a lot of very strong leaders in the building, and then as they retired, I think I've stepped up and become a leader in the building. I care a lot about this school, and I work more than just in my science classroom to make sure that good stuff is happening.